Mackenzie here. So for our basket weave blanket, we will be working each square of the basket weave will be 4 stitches and 3 rows. That's going to be made of. And we will be alternating those stitches, working in the front post and in the back post of the stitches. And at the end, the border of the blanket will be half double crochets into each stitch here at the top, and on the sides 2 half double crochets into each post. The base of the blanket starts with a chain, which is a multiple of 8s. We start with a slip knot, and then we chain 8 for the first repeat. 3. And then you can put your finger here, and then you can count the next 8, or you just can make a long chain and then count your stitches. 4. Once you are done with the length of your chain, you will add 2 more stitches. So after this chain, we will do the base row. And the base row is just double crochets into each chain of the base. And first we're going to start with chain 3, which will count as a double crochet of the stitches that we have. And we will be doing the first double crochet into that 4th chain of the base chain. And we yarn over and draw a loop, then yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. So this is the double crochet that we're gonna be working. I'm grabbing the 2 strands here of the chain instead of the 1, and then draw through the first 2 and then pull through the next 2. So this will go till the end of the row. Now that you've reached the end, we will be starting our first row. So this was the base row. So now we're going to start with the first row that we're going to repeat. And it's going to be starting like this, chain 2. So this will count as the first double crochet. And now we will do into the front post of the next 4 stitches, we will be going under the post or through the front, as they say. Draw a loop. And now work your double crochet. Pull through the next 2 loops, pull through the next 2 loops. And repeat that for the next 3 stitches for a total of 4. The first one will be our side stitch. So we will not be working on this one, or we will not gonna be counting it into the repeats here of those 4 stitches. So we'll be working again into the front and into the next one, a double crochet, and into the next one for a total of 4, not counting the first one. So there. Now we're going to be working through the back post. So we'll be flipping our work, just checking we are on the correct spot, and we'll be just going under, but on this side. Draw a loop, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. And that's how it's gonna look like on this side. And it starts forming that line for the basket weave on the front. So we do the same thing. We grab that stitch, we draw a loop from the back of the work, and then we do a double crochet, and we need 1 more. So they're equal to each other. And then after those 4 stitches, we move to the next 4 stitches and we work through the front. And we will repeat that 4 by 4 by 4 till the end of the line. So when you reach the end, you will just have 1 stitch left, which was actually the chain we did with the base row. And into that last chain, we'll do a double crochet. And this will be our just side stitch. This will not gonna count into those 4. So into the beginning of the row and the end of the row, we have those side stitches that will just continue forming the side of the blanket. So here we turn, And we start again with our side stitch. So chain 2, and this is our side stitch. And now we're going to follow the same pattern into the front and into the back again for 2 more rows, which will actually make 3 total rows. So that first row that we did, we're going to repeat the same thing for 2 more rows. And I'll meet you at the end. So now that your basket weave is forming, you can see those lines going horizontal and those going vertical. Now it's time to switch. So we chain again 2 for our side stitch, and those next 4 stitches, instead of going through the front loop, we're going to be going through the back loop for the first 4 stitches, and the next 4 will switch again. All right, so there we are. We did those through the back post. Now those next 4 stitches, we worked through the back post, but now we're going to work through the front. So we will grab that stitch through the front, draw a loop, and go through the next 2. So yarn over and do the same thing for the next 4 stitches. And this is it. So keep repeating that till the end of the row, and then for 2 more rows for a total of 3. So you'll be having 3 rows going this way, and then 3 rows going the other way, the way the basket stitch is formed. All right, so every time you alternate, the pattern will appear as if they're woven into each other. And I can show how I do the half double crochets on the sides. So once I'm done with the desired length, I will grab my yarn, just continue from the corner, and in each post I did 2 half double crochets. So chain 1 and then yarn over, draw a loop and go through all the loops on your hook, and then yarn over, draw a loop and pull through all the loops on your hook. And this is how you have half double crochets. And when you reach the corner, you do 3, so you can turn that corner to the other side without bunching your sides together. And that's all for this pattern. I hope you enjoyed it. You get to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and watch the next blanket tutorial. And I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day and happy crocheting!